Well, I'm happy to report I finally finished off Small Axe, the Steve McQueen BBC film anthology miniseries experiment, whatever you want to call it. The point is, it's a very good set of films that are about the Black or West Indian experience in Britain in the 1960s, 70s, and early 80s. In many ways, this sort of harkens back to a film that I saw last year that was very interesting but very raw on the edges, known as Farming by Adewale Agbale Akinyorwe, if I am correct. It follows that similar string of things. I know last year I saw another film that was about racism and ethnic issues called Blinded by Light, but that was from the South Asian experience. This is predominantly about the Black West Indian, not the African or South Asian experiences, and it was very good, especially the particular films Red, White, and Blue, Alex Wheatle, and Education. Now, you probably heard a little bit of press about this already. There's been plenty of talk about it, particularly with Red, White, and Blue. There's John Boyega, who you probably know as Stormtrooper Finn from the later Star Wars films, Episode 7, 8, and 9. It doesn't really matter, the specifics of it. But what does matter is the themes, the characters, and the stories that are being told about struggle through adversity, coming as the generations of children that were the children of parents that came during the Windrush. Not a lot of people outside of Britain and Jamaica know about this, but you'll certainly know if you are watching Small Axe. Alex Wheatle follows the story of a young man who is raised in foster care and tries to survive in a sort of neighborhood in Brixton, and he goes to prison for soliciting a riot. He also then becomes a writer. Education follows a young boy who was put into a school that he didn't want to be in. That was be past his skill set. He was much smarter than the kids that were inside the classroom, which is something I could definitely relate to. Being sent to a school that was for children with autism and Asperger's, which I didn't have. I was ruled out for those symptoms, but they still put me in it for reasons beyond my calling. I am not black myself. I am multiracial, but I'm sure that element of ethnicity and race, and also my fact that my mother's American, probably didn't help out either. So it was quite hard to watch. I could definitely relate to quite a lot of the things related in that particular episode. And then Red, White, and Blue is the one way John Boyega's Stormtrooper Flynn plays the police officer, which I thought was very good. Probably the best one out of all the 5 episodes. I know there was Mangrove and Lovers Rock, which are very strong indeed, but I do think that the last 3 films/episodes, whatever you want to call them, were definitely the strongest there. It's definitely been, in many ways, an experiment to give this one a try. I did see an ad for it on one time on television. I thought, wow, I really have to see what this is about and do a story on it for Skinny Ebert. I know I've been talking about it through the Instagram and the Twitter, saying you've got to watch Small Axe. Take my word for it. You must watch Small Axe, and I hope it works. I hope people don't say you're a PC woke piece of shit, fucking um, Negro lover, whatever the hell you want to call it, you right wing prick. I'm just making my point loud and clear because I think Steve McQueen has made a history of great films. I thought 12 Years a Slave was one of the most disturbing films I've seen in recent years, and shame. We've got an NC-17 for its some explicit sexual content was quite interesting, although not as quite as good as 12 Years a Slave, but I've definitely thought, wow, that was bold. And they, 20th Century Fox in the US, Momentum, E1 Alliance in the UK, they released it without cuts, no censorship, as intended. So I was very happy about that. And Small Axe is just another um, dumping the coin inside Steve McQueen's already strong filmography, and I hope to see what he comes up with next. Other than that, I don't really have many films to see this pandemic-filled year, aside from the new Disney Pixar film Soul. I hope to see what that's about. Other than that, I'm just sort of twiddling my thumbs and waiting for what's next. I just want this year, this whole thing to be over. I'm sure you do too. So stay safe, wear a mask, stay 2 meters or 6 feet apart. And there you have it. Skinny Boat signing off until next time. Keep on watching and stay safe.